You just can't imagine what a magnificent atmosphere and what a cool location I'm about to present to you. Just a lightning news flash. The developer Sobha has very suddenly announced a new mega-scale project. This is Miami style. All the real estate will be located on the first coastline. Behind me is just turquoise water with white sandy beaches. And now, friends, I'm going to show you this mega-scale project that is launching tomorrow. Friends, we can now buy real estate here starting from $300,000 for a one-bedroom apartment. And what's very important, the developer has made all the apartments with a view. Friends, contact me urgently because at the moment there is no such great location, such a great concept at this price. $300,000 for a one-bedroom apartment. Just take a look at what a magnificent atmosphere, what a magnificent white sand. And such a magnificent beach area, friends. White sand, exactly like on Saadiyat Island. This is Al Quwain. And here, friends, buildings will be sold entirely on the first coastline.
What will we have? A lot of walking areas, right? Many restaurants, many boutiques and shops, luxury retail. So these are premium luxury projects.
And the developer's positioning is like Miami Beach in America. This is the future, and right now, please contact me urgently. We can reserve for you the coolest, most scenic apartments here at the most initial prices. So friends, I am currently at the Sobha developer's office, and we came as soon as we found out that our project is launching. This mega-scale project on the first coastline. And please just take a look at how many people are already gathering right now. There will be a briefing now, and so accordingly we will now tell you everything and show you what will be on sale and how many houses there will be and when the project will be completed and so on. So, dear investors, this is the representative of the developer, Nailia. Please meet her. She will now tell us all about our mega-scale new project in Al Quwain.
Great. I'm pleased to meet all our future investors. Today we are in Sobha and I want to tell you about our exclusive launch which will take place tomorrow. Today we are actively taking reservations for this project. This is the Al Quwain location.
Notice what a huge location it is, and everything is on the first coastline, friends.
25 million square feet, and all of this is a coastal area, 11 kilometers of beach. Yes, accordingly, residences, villas. And also here is an artificial zone, which is a business area. Yes, here there are only business centers and 5-star boat hotels, as well as yacht clubs with restaurants, boutiques, and shops.
So it's an artificial island, right?
Absolutely correct. What else do we have that's interesting, right?
I want to point out the car. And here we have something like a horseshoe, reminiscent of Singapore. Yes, something similar, like a ship.
With a magnificent design.
Here there will be panoramic views opening up completely to the entire...
Absolutely correct. And it's a completely free zone. Yes, meaning it's a combined economic zone because Al Quwain is also interesting in that many international companies open visas here accordingly. And in this way, they also attract additional attention, right? It's much easier to get a visa in the free zone here.
Friends, I have great news for you. I have prepared catalogs of the best projects in the UAE for you. There is real estate both in Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah and Dubai real estate. So follow the link in the description and download any catalog. Well, if you have any questions, write to me on WhatsApp.
This is all part of the coastal zone. Yes, spanning 11 kilometers. What will be here? So on the first line, these are all residences, right? Here we will have an entertainment venue similar to the Coca-Cola Arena, in fact. Then there will be shopping complexes, an opera and residences here.
A kind of downtown.
Absolutely correct. This is the downtown of Al Quwain indeed. And all the apartments have views, take note, right? That is, the views from all the apartments are completely open. And accordingly, here we have villas, a yacht club, a clubhouse. Yes, in this part. And here is also a 5-star hotel. So what will we have? Many walking areas, yes, many restaurants, many boutiques and shops, luxury retail, a huge amount of greenery. Take note, since Sobha fully landscapes all its projects, accordingly, everything will be fully landscaped to the maximum. What I want to talk about in more detail is, of course, our Akbumont project. Yes, that is 3 buildings with 1,100 units of varying heights. What is the most important thing, right? The project has already started construction, right? That is, the initial earthworks are already underway.
Look here, friends, we have 3 buildings that are starting now. A huge podium. On the podium, just take a look at how much there is. We have an infinity pool, a children's pool, an open-air cinema, and a barbecue area here. There are many parks. And here, look, we will most likely have a retail area. It is not yet certain. And right away we have the first coastline. Friends, this is truly a Miami Beach lifestyle. A very cool, interesting investment project that you can book now. The distance between the buildings will be 54 meters. So here we have 1-bedroom apartments. From here, these parts. And the front-facing ones are apartments. These are 3-room duplexes and accordingly, 2-room apartments. They will also be here, in these parts, over there. So, in principle, a very cool, mega large-scale project, friends. And on top of everything, all the apartments, friends, have views. You see, if we take all these parts diagonally, to the left, to the right, it just opens up a panorama of the sea. So this is the first coastline, friends. And, well, apartments for 1,100,000 dirhams on the first coastline, friends. You won't find anywhere else where you would have just the sea and such a magnificent, mega large-scale project. Just take a look, friends, at what a magnificent atmosphere. This is Al Quwain. And here, friends, buildings will be sold entirely on the first coastline. 300,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment, friends, you can afford here. Can you imagine how great that is? Let's get closer to the sea. Just take a look at the luxurious white sand and such a magnificent beach area, friends, with pure white sand. And along the entire stretch, there will be a huge mega-scale project. In the distance, there will be a marina for yachts. Now, I will show it on the model. Yes, of course, it's very cool. Yes, friends, we are currently at the beach club, right on the front line where our apartments will actually be launched. Look at how atmospheric it is. It's simply indescribable, friends. It's really awesome. We will definitely come here to relax. In terms of location, it's about 45 minutes to downtown, to the Burj Khalifa, and 35 minutes to Dubai Airport, friends. Sharjah Airport is probably 25 minutes away. The location is very good. And of course, all the attractions will be gathered here. This huge business center, which will be man-made, will also be in the shape of a horseshoe, similar to Singapore, with a cool pool offering such stunning panoramic views of the turquoise. If we consider a similar location with such turquoise water, it's the Sayyidiyat Peninsula. There, guys, the cost is approximately 700,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment on the first coastline. 700,000, so a million, 1,200,000, and then it goes higher. Here we can buy a 1-bedroom apartment for $300,000 and you have direct access to the sea. From the podium you descend, and on the podium you will have an open-air cinema and an infinity pool with a panoramic view of such magnificent turquoise, friends. It's very cool and advantageous to buy apartments here right now at the first stage of construction, both for rental and for personal living. As of today, friends, this is one of the best locations in the United Arab Emirates. Importantly, the payment plan here is 60% during construction, and 40% upon receiving the keys needs to be paid. To reserve a property here, we will need to pay 2% of the apartment's cost, and within approximately 7 days, 10% needs to be paid. This way, we have reserved the property for ourselves. Well, dear investor friends, I have tried, as always, to convey the atmosphere of our new mega-scale project, which is located on the first coastline. If you like this project, you can write to me. You will find my contact information below in the description. I will get in touch with you and advise you on how to wisely and profitably choose the best, most scenic apartment for you. Thank you, friends, for watching.